Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our podcast.
Yes, ItzYappaholics.
Yep. I was welcoming you to our podcast, which I thought now in retrospect seems kind of weird.
No. Actually, I think that was a good. Yeah, no. Logan, welcome to our podcast. It's
Okay,
Yappaholics. And now, audience, welcome to our podcast. It's
Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
This is a hard moment because this is Taryn's surprise intervention.
Oh God, is that what this is?
Yeah, that's what this is.
I don't goop that hard.
You goop. That's literally what we're gonna talk to you about. Like
I knew right off the bat.
Yeah. No, I elaborately conned you into starting a podcast so that we could all sit down and talk about your gooping problem in Arc Raiders.
Look, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I view if I am playing Arc Raiders with someone, I don't care who you are. You could be Gandhi. You could be
Gandhi, huh?
Okay. No, yeah, I'm doubling down on that. You could be Gandhi, and I am taking all of the loot. If you loot something near me, I don't care if I haven't even gone near it and I haven't even seen it. If you loot something in the same room as me, it is on site.
It's true.
It is on site.
I have been there for that exact scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lockers? Yeah. No, you're not getting a locker.
No.
With Taryn, not a single locker.
And oh my God, don't even get me started on a key room. If I bring a key in and you loot that stuff, it again on site. But it is a little different. If you bring a key in, I just feel like it's only fair that I also get to loot that room.
That you get half, and
maybe even 75%. But
75%.
It depends on how. Yeah, it depends on the day. It depends on the day.
Yeah, you tax me when we play Arc Raiders, and then I also have to pay you. To be your friend too, so
yeah, and
yeah,
we might have to add something. We might have to add a little tax for whatever this intervention is.
The intervention, I have to pay you for your own intervention.
Yeah, I think that only makes sense. If I'm gonna get healthy, I need to be rich.
I see. Okay, I see how it is. Mm-hmm. Well, on that note, we should probably actually do the intro to the podcast.
Yes, real intros. So I am Taryn. Oh, sorry. How rude of me. I just assumed I'd go first since I'm a lady.
Yeah, and because you're more famous than I am. That's okay.
I am not.
I see. So Hollywood.
No. I hate that. No. I like just ladies first. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm Taryn. I stream on Twitch, and I've never done a podcast before. I've always thought it's just been I've always thought it's a really cool idea, and yeah, Logan's one of my best buds, so just thought we'd give it a try.
We both share a problem, which is we're both yappaholics. When we sit down and start chatting, it just goes on forever. So we were like, well, if we're gonna spend so much time just chatting with each other, with people, in the Discord, we might as well record some of it. Actually,
I just unplugged my. Sorry. Keep going.
That's okay. No, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, is your microphone fixed?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties. Snips.
This is a problem that people from stream will be aware of. Is that whenever Taryn bumps her microphone, it just fully stops working.
Well, no. This time I just unplugged my headset.
Everybody say hi to Snips. For those of you who are just on audio, you won't be able to see, but for everyone who's watching the video version and they don't know Snips already from stream, this is Snips.
Yeah.
Professional cat troublemaker.
Why does she look so angry? She's literally purring.
Yeah, she's mean mugging me. Oh, little burp.
Thought she was going to throw up on me. I was like, this would not make for a good first episode.
That would be a great clip.
No,
great
it
clip
would
from
not.
The first episode. Oh, yeah, it would. I think, Taryn, I think you were being a little humble. Taryn is an up-and-coming famous streamer with a very enthusiastic community.
That part, yes, absolutely. I love my community. Y'all are great. Shout out to the real ones.
Yeah. We have a really nice group of people that tune in to your stream, and I say we because I am, I guess, sort of one of your cast of characters.
Yes,
that you bring on.
You're one of my sluts. Can I say that?
Yes, the collectively referred to as Taryn sluts.
Can I say that? Like, are we gonna get banned?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, at the risk of talking about the very things that we can't talk about, you're basically, anything is pretty much good unless it's like.
So how I act on stream is fine.
How you act on stream is totally fine.
Okay, so I'll just keep doing that then, not filter.
Yes, we will have to do the explicit tag, but most podcasts are explicit. People just swear. So yeah.
Enough about me though. Let's get into your introduction.
Yep.
Yes. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who are you?
I thought you were talking to somebody else.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I am kind of just a dude. Sorry, my dog wants to be let in. Are you making your decision yet? Nope, she's not. I'm just kind of a dude. I am, like I said, one of the cast of characters, the sluts, on Taryn's stream. But on my own time, I do have whatever those are. I'm too old for that. I don't know what that is.
Oh God, Gramps. We'll talk about it later.
That's called.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. I do have a few things that I do on my own. I've loved podcasting for a really long time. In high school, I had a podcast, which I hope none of you ever find, because you'll have to listen to my high school. What was that? 18. I was 18, God. So 12 years ago. Younger than Taryn is now.
1921 was when you were born, so I mean that can't be.
Yeah, 1921. The Roaring 20s.
The Roaring 20s. You liked being a flapper, didn't you?
Yeah, I was a very young flapper, yes. Even though that was mostly women, but I wanted to join really badly. I think that was mostly women. I don't know.
I think it was. Because, yeah, I guess all those dresses are, like, the ones that have, like, those, like...
Yeah. Whatever that means, yeah.
For anyone who's not...
The audio version.
Yeah.
She just did something akin
I
to,
shimmied my whole body with my hands as well.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
So anyway, passion for podcasts. I've listened to podcasts for 12 years. I mean, that doesn't really give me any, authority.
Yes, it does.
I'm also a writer of primarily novels, but my writing partner and I, he's a screenwriter. Slay Queen.
Slay.
My writing partner, shout out to Matthew. I'm going to make him listen to this, so maybe make him come onto this podcast one day.
Whoa, make him do what?
In a platonic way.
Oh my God, inappropriate.
Whatever he's willing to do. I always say that if I were gay, which I'm not, surprised to a lot of the guys in chat that I
Wait, don't say that. Cut this out. Chat is not going to be happy with this.
Hopefully that none of the my people that I'm engaged to directly will listen to this.
So true.
Yeah, I'm in it for the money. So, anyway.
Oh my God.
Collaborate with him on writing. I just guess I'm gonna just continue with my intro.
Yeah.
Collaborate with him on some of his screenwriting projects, TV and film. We do have a horror script that we wrote recently. I'm also a certified personal trainer and a very mediocre jiu-jitsu, 3-stripe jiu-jitsu white belt. I have competed a little bit, but it went okay. I will say that. What else do I have? I think that's about it. That's the more interesting things.
You have Maui and Erie.
Oh, yes.
You're a father?
I am a father of 2 beautiful... Wait, hold on. People on the video version. There he is. A beautiful black cat and a beautiful cream-colored cupcake doggy who you'll see walk through, I'm sure, at some point. Taryn and I, something we have in common is that we both really love our pets. And so that will be a recurring theme, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
my intros suck compared to yours. I seem like I have no life. I was like, I stream. And you're like, yeah, here are all these things I do. And I'm just like, oh, yep, no, Taryn, I just stream.
You're just being humble. The other thing that I think we should mention about you is that you are really good at social media. You are an influencer. And a
I
social media
influence
influencer.
jack shit.
Well, recently, I will say, you've had a few Instagram reels that have burst past 1 million views.
No, not a few, just one.
Just one. There are others that are getting pretty close.
Yeah, like...
And,
They hit like 10K, above 10K. Some of them at 100K, 90K.
And then you just got to 10,000 TikTok followers, which I think it'll be funny to listen back to this once in a year or two, and then
when all of my followers have blocked me.
Yes. You have now 10 followers.
Yes.
And,
when I have been canceled.
Yes, when you've been canceled, be like how good she was doing that first podcast episode.
Hashtag cancel Taryn 2026. I'm pretty sure people have already started it. I'm just way too rude to people on Arc Raiders. And not just people, like my own teammates.
I don't think that's
It's the loot thing. If I see you looting something that could be mine.
Maybe we really should do an intervention for you at some point. But you know, she's improved.
I don't have time.
She's improved a lot since the first month of our parade. She really is more generous. But it was like...
No, I think it's gotten worse, especially with Callie now. Callie enables me. He brings in his own keys, and he's like, these are your keys. You take everything in there. Yeah, no, he gives me everything. So it's genuinely, it's gotten worse. My loot goblinism is at an all-time high.
Loot goblinism.
It is at an all-time high. I don't even know how we got here. We didn't even have Arc Raiders on the list of things to talk about. And we did make a list, gang. We did.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Taryn, but the things that come to mind for you, since there'll definitely be people who don't know us super well. Well, there might be people that don't know us super well. Maybe my mom's just going to listen to the podcast.
I was going to say, I'm gonna get, like, my family, and so they know me pretty well.
Yeah. You've done some forms of modeling before.
Yes.
Social media influencer,
Nothing huge,
Twitch streamer.
Though. Nothing huge,
but still, it counts.
Pageants, but not like those glitzy glam ones. It's you said champion, like, and all I think of is like WWE. I have done pageants. It's not like the super glitzy glammy ones. There is glitz and there is glam. But it was more based on community service and getting scholarship money for college. So any of the money that you won during the pageants that I did was solely scholarship based. You could not use the money for anything else. It had to go to college. Yeah. Like, they held it in a fund for you. And then once you enrolled in college, you had to then reach out to them and they would write you like the check and stuff.
Yeah. But still, you were, you won, like, the whole thing one year, and you were, like, the representative or champion or something, if I remember correctly.
It's a little complicated. There's, like, stages, so, like, you can win your local, and then you can win your state, and then you can win, like, America.
Yeah.
I only ever won local.
Still, it's something, you know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's pretty cool. I got some scholarship money. It helped.
The other thing that we both share is that we were both theater kids.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
To an extent, neither of us were like, we weren't like the theateriest of the theater kids, but we did.
Yeah,
I helped teach theater in high school.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. I didn't help teach it, but I did do it in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I did help teach. I helped teach the incoming middle schoolers.
Great.
Yeah, for when they got there.
That I taught.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And, but that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of good stuff. You're doing a lot of things. She's always talking about how she's like not doing anything. And I'm like,
I dropped out of college. That was really fun.
Oh, but beauty school?
I did go to beauty school and I did complete
dropped out of college.
I completed beauty school, so that was a plus. So yeah, I do know how to wax people.
Yep. Only Brazilian.
I was literally just going to say I know how to do a man's Brazilian wax. It was an awful video to have to watch. You had to learn it through a video, and it was graphic. It was a real body. They were real testicles.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So the new year.
Are we moving on? Well, I think we have one more thing before we gotta move on.
Oh yeah. Not balls.
So like we mentioned, balls. That's
balls.
Our transition. Yep.
Yeah.
Segue. I think something that we should talk about briefly is sort of like what this is going to be, because we're already like 15 minutes in. And
what have we been talking about this whole time? Jeez Louise.
Podcast. Oh, also, I wanted to go back to earlier and say that 2 people who dropped out of college is very podcast chic. So,
is it?
Yeah. Very
okay, so
chic.
now if we don't become famous from this podcast, we will know that it's your fault. Not yours. I was pointing at the audience. It's your fault.
Yes.
Because we are both college dropouts, so technically we should be thriving in podcast.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's a great thing to do on our first episode to
blame the audience.
Blame the audience that we're trying to get to listen to us do something. Yeah.
No, I think that's a great thing to do. Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Okay,
wait, can I say the F word? Can I say the F word? Oh, okay.
Yes, you can. You could say it. Yep. Graphic sexual descriptions is off the table. So if we ever have Rough Rider on here, we have to have a talk with it beforehand.
It's just, he's going to be talking, and it's literally just going to be that the sensor sound going off the whole time he's talking. And anytime we do want to insert a very graphic sexual description, we will put insert graphic sexual description here.
Okay,
and
deal.
then
I'm sure
we won't go into it. We will, no, we will literally just say that, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deal. Yeah, that works for me.
Cool.
And no need to do post. Yeah, make my job easier.
Yeah, perfect.
So the reason that when Taryn and I sat down to do this podcast, like we said earlier, we both just kind of like, we talk about a bunch of different things, very much like
I can hear Eerie drinking.
Oh, my dog has made an appearance. She is slurping water right now.
Because of like the way it sounds, I just wanted to let the audience know what it was in case they couldn't figure it out.
I have like a orgy going on where you can't see behind the bed.
That's exactly why I wanted to just like address it really quick. Okay, continue.
Yes. So when we have our conversations with each other, with people in Discord and the other people, the sluts that you have, we go for all over the place. Kind of topical life stuff, like more serious life topics. We have this community that now I can mooch off of because Taryn's here for
as you should.
Interesting things. And I think a lot of I was thinking about this before we started, and I realized a lot of the things that we sort of wrote down to do on the podcast are very much things that have sort of organically happened in chat and with your It's Chatting segment and that kind of thing, and an extension of like of that in a way where it's just sort of like life debates, confessions, TV shows.
Yes.
So think of it, I was trying to like, what's a way that I can capture it so that it's like, what is this? And it's like, just think of us as your friends that you once a week you hang out with, talk about stuff. Sometimes it's more serious. Sometimes you're just, bullshitting and making jokes and that kind of thing. And we're thinking we'll have some guests on, some of the sluts. And it's just like a good hangout. So we really enjoy hanging out with each other, with the group, with chat. So just like, okay.
I was just kidding. But you didn't, you just kept going. So I was like, oh, well, this is awkward. Like, I've just made a really bad joke.
And I just totally ignored it. It's okay.
Well,
I know,
I'm used to it.
The secret is that Taryn and I actually hate each other, but we
That's
both realize that the open secret, the clear thing we've communicated every day. I text her, I just hate your guts, but we got to do this podcast.
No, that can be confirmed. The first text I see every morning when I wake up is, I hate you.
Just slander. And then, like, when you have to, like, click for more on a text message? Yeah, but it's like, I hate you is the first sentence, and then you have to click for the rest of it, because that's how long.
Yeah,
that's how long my hate message is.
It gets pretty graphic in terms of describing words on how much he hates me. But it really just pushes me. It pushes me to be better at something. Better. I'm not sure what yet, but it's gonna push me to do something good.
Yeah, that's eventually. The idea too. It's just bullying you to greatness. Like what's that movie about the drummer?
No idea. It must be an old movie.
If Matthew were here,
with old people.
I've talked about it. Matthew's gonna be so disappointed in me.
The drummer? Yep. Wait, just describe it really quick. I can guess.
Okay.
School of Rock?
No.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Project Rules?
No. The one where the music teacher physically and mentally abuses this kid, Miles Teller, into greatness as a jazz drummer.
I don't know
Whiplash.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't have been able to guess that.
You were like patting on the desk like, yes, that one.
No, because I know. Like, I've only seen one scene from it, and it was because it was a TikTok trend. And
yes.
It would be like, yeah, I can't even remember. I don't even know what I'm going to say.
It's okay.
But yes, I would agree with the way you described the podcast, like how we're going to be talking. This really is just I don't even know if we're going to edit any of this. Like, if there's edits, it'll be like the loosest, lightest edits ever, like maybe transitions. But we really do want this to feel very organic. And yeah, it just feel like we're all sitting together and you're just listening in. Essentially, you're just all cucks listening in on a conversation. Okay. Yeah, I have a cuck chair back there.
That's one way to say it.
That's your chair. That's your cuck chair.
Ah, yes, the audience's chair.
Yes. So, sorry for anyone who isn't actually from my streaming community because cuck is used quite often, and so that I'm not insulting anyone. It's just an inside joke.
It's a loving reference to your community.
It is quite loving. Yeah.
And Mom, my mom is probably listening because before I sat down, I said I'm recording the podcast with Taryn today. She's like, I want to listen, and I'm like, are you sure? Because you know me. Are you sure you want to listen?
Oh, no, Mrs. Mommy, please. She's never heard me talk like this. I went and met your parents, and I was so,
yes,
I was very
my
proper.
Parents were very impressed with you. They loved you. My mom was like, I love her.
Stop.
I feel like I've met her before,
No, genuinely. I felt the same exact way. That was so crazy.
Yeah. So, yes, I'll do my best, Taryn, but I'm sorry to say my mom will probably be listening to this. So
no, that's absolutely okay.
She
my family will probably be listening to it as well. So.
Okay. Oh, great. Well, now I can think about that.
Yeah. Hi, Dad.
So yes, the audience, just imagine yourself, you're in the cuck chair.
Except for my dad, you have a front row seat elsewhere.
Oh, my mom. Yeah.
Yes, of course, and Mrs. Mommy. You have
all my family members. Your family members have different seats.
Yes.
But everybody else.
Not cuck related. We're already 20 minutes in, and we're still in the introduction. Is this normal?
Yeah, this is normal. This is good.
Is?
I would say even.
Oh, okay.
We'll probably get better and better as we go on, but we had some stuff to cover in the beginning.
Yes, we did.
So since it's the new year, something we wanted to talk about was just what are our goals? What's up? And I think to say we want to hear your goals too. So
we
if
do.
You're seeing this,
comment.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Can you comment on these?
For YouTube and Instagram Reels and stuff, absolutely. Otherwise, I don't know.
Find our Instagram. It's ItzYappaholics. ItzYappaholics. That's our Instagram. Go comment.
I might put it up on the screen.
Oh, perfect. Could you do it
23 minutes?
I did this. I did that so you could put it with my finger.
I will try. I will say my technical abilities are.
I can't wait.
Are limited.
I'm not doubting your abilities, but if it looks absolute shit, I think that will be better than it looking good. Just imagine. Yeah. It's just the whole word pops up and I'm still just like.
I think too, we could think about this because if we want audience responses, we could do it through the Discord too. We can't. I can put it in the description of the podcast. Because we might want to make a channel if we really do want to have audience engagement, because the Discord's a really good place to do this, and we'll have Google Form. In fact, today we have a bunch of responses we got from a Google form that Taryn put out to her community.
Yes, we have 32 responses.
Cursed confessions, so look forward to that.
I see one about armpits, my armpits.
Yeah.
I just clicked on it.
Oh, your armpits. Right. Oof.
Rough.
That's going to be rough. Get ready. Strap in, folks, because I read some
anonymous,
of them, and they're a little wild.
They're anonymous You weren't supposed to read them.
Oh.
We had OZ. We sent it to OZ so he could read them and make sure that they...
Oops. Notes for next time.
Write that down. New Year. We need to talk about the New Year. So, New Year's goals. Sorry, we transitioned and somehow we got lost.
Yep.
But okay. That's just how it goes. New Year goals. My New Year's resolutions. First of all, I think New Year's resolutions are a joke. I don't think that they are serious. I don't think people follow through, and I actually think that they're very dumb to plan because...
Why are we doing this if we both agree on this exact thing?
Well, because I do have a New Year's goal this year.
Oh, okay. All right.
I want to floss more.
Okay.
I would also like to reach partner on Twitch by... that's not really a New Year's resolution, because, like, I can't completely control that. I mean, I can control how much effort I put in, and I'm doing relatively well. But I would like to reach partner by the end of the year, so New Year's resolution. Floss more. Which, in turn, if I floss more, people might notice and want to watch me on Twitch, which will then make me reach partner faster. So look out, gang. I'm going to be flossing like crazy.
Each sub, she'll floss once.
Nope.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I only floss here, and sometimes here, and sometimes here. So
this is gonna be my question. Like, what was like? I don't not that maybe too invasive, but like, what has been your flossing history up to this point? And what's making you want to floss more? Because I think flossing is as a topic is like very like it's something people don't talk about, but is like there's a variety. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be honest. So up until like a month ago or so, I didn't floss at all because I was like my brushes and the bristles are so skinny that if they can't make it in between my teeth, then maybe my bristles should maybe lose some weight. It's not on me. That sounds more like a toothbrush issue.
Just shaming them. Got it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not my fault. I guess I don't know what made me want to do this. I randomly bought floss, and I flossed in between my front teeth, and there was this, like, ball. And when I was smiling in the mirror, I didn't see anything, but it pulled out this, like, weird gunk ball, and I was like, hit. Oh my god, wait, I actually almost just, like, made myself gag, like, for real. Anyways, and I was like, fucking ew. I do that a lot. But yeah, I was like, fucking ew, gross. That's in between my teeth. And
for the record, I said she almost makes herself actually gag a lot. She doesn't like go around gagging all the time. But like she'll like
no, I do both. I definitely do both.
Oh, okay. All right, continue. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. But I was just so grossed out that I was like, I need to floss more. But then, like a couple days goes by and the grossness that I had felt from originally seeing that had kind of faded, as it does. And I was like, flossing's really not that important. So this year, I want to make sure that I actually keep up with flossing, even if it's just these teeth right here.
I will say that I was in a similar situation a while back, where I like didn't floss, and then I flossed, and I was like,
oh, that's gross.
Oh, okay, yeah. The other thing, PSA, flossing helps keep your gums healthy, and if you don't, your gums could recede, and you could like lose your teeth and gums and stuff. So, a very important reason to floss.
I do have that issue.
A little bit of gum receding?
On the bottom of my teeth, yes. Maybe that wasn't something I needed to share with the podcast, though.
For the audio listeners, Taryn did show everybody.
I pulled down my lip, the one on my face, and I...
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
One on your face.
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Please continue. Please continue.
I can't if you keep laughing. Oh.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Please continue.
Oh my god. Technical difficulties. Where's the screen? Where's the screen?
I have technical difficulties if you're just blending. Laughing.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
All right.
Hold that out. Okay.
Yeah, please continue.
I have to get serious. Okay, so where was I?
What this podcast is about.
Yeah, so for my audio listeners, I pulled down I don't think I need to repeat that. But I showed my gum. I showed my gum on my bottom. Well, my gum on my bottom row of teeth, and I have like 1 or 2 teeth that the gum is receding a bit, and you can get surgery for that. It's called graft surgery, I believe.
Yeah, but
it hurts like a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Which I don't do well with surgery, period. So,
I will say you've had some surgery since I've known you, and you have...
No, not surgeries, just issues, medical issues.
Issues, right? True. Yeah, you're right. Not surgeries, but you've always been extremely tough. We can get into the whole...
my kidney stone.
That was,
hurts.
That was rough.
Yeah, I had a kidney
just
stone.
Thinking about it.
I had a kidney stone last year, so I guess on my New Year's resolution, my body to not betray me would be a really good one. Because I guess I did have to have a surgery last year. You're right. It wasn't multiple, but it was one surgery because I was on laughing gas for like 6 hours straight.
Oh. And you did stream.
I did stream. That is true. On. That is true. At the very beginning, when I had to get it was a root canal, so I don't know if that's really considered surgery.
I think maybe minor.
Yeah, but
minor dental surgery.
One of my teeth had been messed up from the wisdom tooth surgery I had. They broke off the back tooth, like one of my back tooth. They broke half of it off. Yeah. And so, I had to get a root canal, and I was on laughing gas for like 6 hours because I then had 3 cavities to fill.
Oops.
Which
Again,
probably the flossing.
The flossing.
Yeah.
Flossing will probably help.
That was a rough day. Well, it was rough in the beginning, like on the drive there, but after that, like, I felt great. Life was good. I was super giggly. But yeah, I don't remember why I started talking about that, but yeah, I had that and then kidney stone, and I also have like a cyst growing on one of my ovaries, so that's fun. But that's really it.
That's all.
Yeah.
Some painful things, yes, but all of which you have really been very tough for, I will say.
He says that, but I cried a lot and I complained a lot.
I think most of us would cry. I mean, kidney stones are considered one of the worst pains you can feel, so I would probably cry as well.
I can definitely attest to that. That's definitely one of the worst things I have ever felt in my life. Yep. I don't even know why I said one. That is the worst thing I have ever felt in my life. I was in the hospital 3 times for it. It was ass.
So I think flossing to help prevent any future painful things to happen. That is your goal. Is there any? Do you have any other goals, or is that it?
Yeah, my body to not turn on me. Flossing, because flossing will then in turn get me to my next goal, which is to get partner on Twitch.
It is a linear path, I've heard. Yeah. At
yeah,
TwitchCon,
and then
there's a whole seminar on flossing, how it would get you.
No, so true, because we did go to TwitchCon. Well, I don't know if we'll talk about that today, but a different podcast we should absolutely, and then I do want to hit 1 million views on at least like 3 more videos before the end of the year.
I think that's very doable.
Yes, your turn.
Good. As a broader sort of in the course of our life philosophical talks that we have, setting achievable goals.
Yes.
Good. Me. So I have a few things that I want to do. I'd love for this podcast to do well. What?
Why the fuck didn't I say that? I'm literally talking on this podcast. How did that not come to mind?
I know it's in your brain too. It's a goal that we share, I'm sure.
This is so embarrassing. I do want this podcast to succeed. That is also on my list, guys. I'm just adding to my list really quick. Okay.
I don't know. I haven't done research on like what's reasonable to expect, which against my very thing that I said earlier about setting achievable goals. But if we have like
at least 1,000 people listening,
I was gonna say this like first 300.
One. No, 1,000 within the first hour that we post. Yeah,
within the first hour that we post. Okay, that's very reasonable. It's very achievable.
And if it doesn't happen, we quit.
Yeah, so they have to push play immediately.
Yeah.
As it goes live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Also, I realized this is totally on me. We should have discussed when it gets published. I was thinking Tuesdays, but based on Googling and stuff. but we can absolutely do it on any day of the week. Also, I don't necessarily, let's talk about that later. But we're going to figure out exactly when it goes. We'll make announcements. We have
Hi guys, it could be Tuesday.
Could be Tuesday right now.
It's Sunday for us. We're in the past.
What's it like in the future?
No, seriously.
I'd like to. I also do because I'm certified personal trainer because I got really into lifting. So I have some physique goals I'd like to get to. I'd like to put on probably 5 to 10 pounds of lean muscle mass.
Period.
And get down to 10 to 15% body fat. That's my sort of workout related goals. Jiu-jitsu. I would love to get my blue belt this year in jiu-jitsu. I have to get better at jiu-jitsu for that to happen.
You've got this.
And then I'd like to spend more time playing games with Taryn on stream because I really enjoy that. I think an IRL hangout
goal?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh.
I'd like to do more of that because it's fun.
Heck yeah.
Continue because I've kind of started doing more and I'd like to continue doing that. That's been very fun.
Has been.
I feel like I'm forgetting something huge, but I think I'm going to stick with those.
You said IRL hangout.
Yeah, I think we should have a IRL hangout this year.
Well, we need that because we need to do a photo shoot for our podcast.
Right.
We do need professional photos. Whether this goes anywhere or not, which it will.
Shout out.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. I have wood over here.
Our New Year's resolution is for this to go well. So if it doesn't go well, guys,
you will be crushing us emotionally.
Yeah, it'll be your fault. Yeah, gaslight our viewers. Our potential audience.
Guilt trip them, gaslight them, manipulate them into listening.
This is a great New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Okay,
excellent New Year's resolution. Yes. So yeah, that's it for me. Shout out to Ashton Bisner, who I think very similar to that Instagram handle. Excellent. I don't know if you want to shout him out. I could always remove that. But
no.
Excellent photographer. Truly excellent photographer.
I was more wondering if he wants his full name out there. But I feel like he probably wouldn't care. He is an amazing photographer, truly.
Will, if you're listening to this and I have X'd out that person's name, or I have whatever, bleeped it out, then you will know that Ashton said no. Oh wait, there it was again. Darn it.
That bleep said no. Well, he wants to. At least his first name should be fine because he does want to be a guest star on this podcast.
Oh, okay.
So I know his first name is fine.
Right.
But yes, Ashton is an amazing, amazing, amazing photographer. Here are some of his pictures that he took of us.
Do that?
If this is uploaded and there are no pictures up here, just know.
All right,
that
I'm writing down the timestamp so I can add this later.
If there seriously are no pictures, it means that we were not able to do that. So you'll have to use your imagination.
Yes. Imagine what some person you've never met's pictures of us would be like.
Yes, but professional.
Yeah.
So imagine them in professional mode, not just some random selfies.
That's super helpful.
Yeah.
And specific. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since we are running on in time here, we've done a great job of filling the time we wanted to fill that we thought we wouldn't. We did want to touch on sort of thinking about, mentioning TV or movies or something once every week-ish, maybe. And we'll get some feedback from all the listeners, see what you guys like to hear us talk about in the long run. But since it's such a hotly debated topic right now, we wanted to touch on Stranger Things and the excellent
shit of an end.
Please continue.
No. What were you going to say? Excellent.
Truly excellent peak best TV show ending of all time.
This is really bad rage bait. This is really bad rage bait, but it's almost working.
Yes, I do this to Taryn on stream as well. I will rage bait.
I even know he hasn't seen the ending. So I know he can't have a full opinion on it, and it's still just it almost made an eye twitch.
Who's that singer that you like a lot?
Olivia Rodrigo.
No, the other one that you said you really liked a lot.
What do you think her name is?
This is more of an inside joke. Sabrina Carpenter. That's the one that you love. You think she's the best person on earth, and you love her.
No.
Right?
And anyway, to all of you Sabrina Carpenter fans out there, you can come for me. I don't care.
You heard it here.
I didn't like her because of the whole Olivia Rodrigo drama. I stand by my boo thing. I stand by her. Yeah. And then
is there anything
also,
you'd like to say to Olivia Rodrigo, because she's definitely listening?
Oh, absolutely. Olivia Rodrigo, because I know you are absolutely listening, because our first podcast is obviously going to hit millions of views, and you are definitely one of those millions of people that will watch this.
For sure.
Yeah, I love you, and your music is so awesome, and you're just like, you're everything.
Queen.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things.
So, spoiler alert, we are going to talk about the last episode, which I have willfully not seen.
No, not even just the last episode. We're like recapping. We're not going to recap, but I will talk about things just from the final ending.
Stranger Things, yes.
We're gonna play it right now for you. The whole season.
The whole thing.
That can't be copyright.
Nope.
Yeah. So how much have you seen? Because let's let everyone know how much you've actually seen. What you know.
And I'll tell you why I stopped as well, which is. I think I've seen at least the first 3, maybe 4. I saw the one with Vecna. That was the last season that I saw.
Oh, so that's 4. So you saw the
That's 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Period.
For the audio listeners, she's imitating the body breaking thing that Vecna does to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me when I first watched it.
Yeah.
I cried.
Creepy.
I cried. I hate horror movies. And I hate horror.
And yet.
So when that happened, when that season just went that way, I was like. It took me, like, I think an hour to regather myself to continue watching.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
So you had some thoughts on the last episode you wanted to
Yes, but
on.
why did you stop watching? Why didn't you continue to season 5?
Ooh, I felt like the show progressively got worse.
What? Bad opinion. That's literally such a bad opinion. I'm so glad we've never talked about this before. I'm actually so upset right now.
I've been saving this for the podcast. So, yeah, I feel like each season got a little bit worse in terms of the story, acting, that kind of thing.
Only 2! Literally only season 2. I can understand that. Going from season 1 to season 2 getting worse. I don't really fuck with season 2 that much. I love Bob. May he rest in peace.
He's dead. Yeah,
but, like, right. Damn. R.I.P. He's dead. Insensitive. Wow.
I just couldn't remember if he had died or not.
No, he did.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Well, another little bit of rage bait, I guess, but that was legit. I didn't really remember.
No, the like top tier ranking of it goes season 4, season 3, season 1, season 2, season 5.
Okay. I bet there's a lot of Stranger Things fans that would agree with you.
I actually don't know about that.
What didn't you like about season 5, especially the ending?
So season 5, which could be, the things that I'm about to say could be explained away, I guess. But like Susie, not even a mention of her. She's not in it. And I have heard some people be like, well, I know Susie wasn't in it because in season 4, she was grounded because she changed Dustin's letter grades. And she confessed to her dad about it. And so he was like, I forbid you to ever talk to him again. But like, she literally played a huge role in saving the world in not only season 3, but season 4. So you would think she would still be mentioned. Like, I really didn't get that.
Gone.
I hated what they did with Dustin's character. They made him a complete asshole, which I understand he was grieving. So it is good to show like all different ways of grief. And the way he grieved was he became just like an absolute menace. He was like short with his friends. He was weird around his real friends, you know, and he was like picking fights. Like he literally got beat the shit out of in one of the episodes. But yeah, so mean to everyone around him. And very closed off, which again, grief can do that, but I don't know. I just
feel
didn't
true to his character.
No,
now that you're describing it to me.
It
seems
didn't.
Kind of, like antithetical.
Yes, and then they like really tried to make him act like Eddie, but it was just cringe. Like the things he would do to act like Eddie, like super edgy and like no care in the world, like fuck you all. Yeah. It was just it was fun when Eddie did it. There was like he didn't give a shit about anyone's opinion, but he was like fun. And that there just like wasn't that same feel when Dustin tried to copy it essentially.
Yeah.
So I really hated that. Nancy and Jonathan should have died. You can't change my mind. They literally didn't kill anyone. Like
that's usually a good thing when people don't murder. But
yeah, usually. And I didn't want people to die, but it almost like they killed 11 off, which again, I
just kind of I don't know. That sounds weird. From someone who hasn't watched this season, all of this sounds quite weird for the context that I have, I will say.
Well, and I was going to be fine with them killing 11 off, but she shouldn't have been the only one that died. I'm going to be so for real. I'm going to be so for real right now. Most of them should have died. Jonathan and Nancy should have. They were literally in a room where this weird tar stuff was filling. Like, they were going to drown in it. And then all of a sudden, right before, like, they're sitting on this table, like, literally about to die. Yeah. It just stops right at the table.
Just randomly.
Yeah, it just stops. Yeah. And they're able to escape. And I'm like...
Deus ex machina.
I'm like, I have no idea what you just said to me. What?
Deus ex machina is when sort of an act of God, like Deus being God from the machine. It's a reference to Greek plays, where the gods will come in and just save people and fix things instead of there actually being like a plot.
Yeah, that's literally what it felt like.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have like written all this down so I could go off of my phone and just like hit all of these points really nicely.
I think you're doing a good job.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, fuck. Where was I?
So you thought that Nancy and
Jonathan
should have
died. I think Holly, Mike, and Nancy's little sister should not have been the main character. She was like the main character of this whole season.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And I did not fuck with that because I understand that she was in the show the whole time, but it was like, dude, I don't give a fuck about this bitch. I did not know about her. Like, I knew nothing about her. Like, why is she now the main character? The actress did amazing. Like, do not come at me for that. I'm not hating on the actress. She did phenomenal. Like, what an amazing actress. But I just did not care. I did not care. Yeah, every time Holly came on screen, I was like, yeah, I was like, oh my God, please, like, can we go to someone I know? Like, someone I actually, like, I've known for seasons.
Yeah.
Dr. Owens wasn't even in this season either. We have no idea what happened to him because I'm pretty sure he lived after season 4. He was like locked in this room, handcuffed to a wall. So I'm assuming, unless he's died of starvation down there. I also didn't like Hopper and Eleven's relationship. It was very rocky this season, and you would think they'd be closer than ever, seeing as he just got reunited with her last season. Everyone's acting was so bad. So bad. Will's acting was really, really bad. Eleven's acting was really, really bad. I don't know if it was just their acting was bad or it was written horribly, but there was a decline in the acting. Like, they did not give a shit. I don't know if they were just being paid so much that they really, really just didn't care anymore, and they're like, yeah, whatever. And people will come for me for saying this. I don't think 11, the actress, I don't think she should have gotten plastic surgery. She didn't get plastic surgery. She got Botox. I don't know if that counts as plastic surgery. She got Botox and lip filler. And she cannot emote the same. So it felt very, like, watching her, like, express emotion was very off.
Makes sense.
And there are a lot of memes about it, and I feel really bad because if I were her, it would hurt my feelings. But yeah, it was just, it was a hard watch. And I don't know why Will's character was, like, or the actor, I don't know why it felt so off, but it really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, his acting just didn't feel the same. There were good scenes. He did have good scenes. And then my last thing I'll touch on, I'm sure there's way more. The fight to kill Vecna. Where the hell were the Demogorgons? It took them 5 minutes to kill Vecna. Like, to completely kill him. There were no Demogorgons, like, none of the army that he's always had.
They just weren't there, and it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, and they were just able to kill him super fast, and I was like, he has been the main villain since season 1. You're telling me I have waited over a decade to see him get demolished in 5 seconds?
Yeah.
5 seconds. 5 minutes? 5 seconds, yeah. In comparison, 5 seconds. And the ending was too cheesy. Yeah, the ending was just cheesy. There were so many other fan-written endings that were 10 times better. It's insane. They're lazy.
There's, I can draw upon, Matthew would be definitely one that would be able to talk about this much better, but to draw upon sort of my writing experience here, and again, not a famous writer, I haven't made any TV shows, I've written, stuff for myself and with Matthew and, whatever, but a lot of that sounds a little bit, poorly thought through, as you report it.
Absolutely.
And it's hard because the dilemma is like you've written 5 seasons of a show. It's just you. Maybe there's time constraints. Maybe there's other things that do play into it. But when it doesn't make sense to the audience like that, like contextually with the characters, the rest of the show, and I'm talking more about the story stuff. Like, that's a little bit of a craft problem, it seems, depending. But also, a million different things happen, as Matthew has informed me, while shows are being made that throw it off, that producers come in and change this or that, or they can't do this, they can't get the rights, they can't get approval for this, and someone doesn't show up one day and they have to change something. But we do know that a lot of shows do pull it off consistently over time, so it's possible. So I think it's right as an audience member to be upset, for sure. There's a show, an anime called My Hero Academia, which some people may have seen, which people have mixed feelings on, but something I will absolutely credit it for, and this isn't really a spoiler for the last season, but it is
just in case, spoiler alert.
Just in case, something I think they do really well is the big bad from the whole show. It takes them, like, the battle itself is like an entire season. It's like 12 or 13 episodes of just the battle, because they built it up so much to be like, in Stranger Things, Vecna is this extremely powerful, awful thing that, like, they're really going to have to think about to kill. So it doesn't make sense that it would be like, oh, he's dead now. 5 minutes and he's dead. But, yeah. And then on the acting and everything, who knows? But it does seem like, to me, maybe some of them checked out a little bit. And they're like, well, I'm making a bunch of money to be here. And I kind of have to be legally, because I've signed on to this contract, I imagine. But it doesn't mean I have to try very hard. And also, a lot of them, like, they were kids being kids and probably got a lot of direction and, like, coaching and help. And then they're adults and they're famous. And it's like, who knows if that continued on. And acting's hard. Acting is a craft, like anything else, any other art form. And it takes practice and dedication to do well. And if they just sort of coasted, then... And I felt like some of the acting was starting to fall apart in the last season as well.
I think Eleven's character, it would be hard to act as 11, because she, like, starts off as this, like, monotone kind of character. She doesn't know very much at all. But progressively, as the seasons go on, and, like, in season 5, there's a 2-year skip. So, like, she's even more intelligent than she was in season 4. So I can understand, like, playing 11, why that would be so difficult, because you have to, like, go from being this, like, person that knows quite literally nothing besides your power to, like, having to learn social skills, just learn about the world in general. And so I don't feel, like, as strongly upset with her acting, because she did have to, like, try and find this in-between of being like, okay, it's a 2-year skip now from season 4, so I need to be smarter, like, I need to act like I do have better social skills, I form full sentences without, like, having to think too much, which I think she was able to kind of do that in season 4 and maybe even 3-ish, but she was, you know what I'm saying. Season 3, her acting, peak. Anyways.
Maybe it was, like, having to build out a character from having, like, very much nothing to draw from in her
Yeah.
backstory. I don't know.
That's kind of, yeah. So I definitely excuse that, but I don't understand, like, I can't remember who all I didn't like for their acting, but Will really stood out to me. Again, he did have some good scenes. He did have some good acting parts. But yeah, even like Nancy, Jonathan, like their acting was just so off. Even Steve, I think, at times, and I love Steve.
Yeah, I love Steve.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, fair. I think probably there's a lot of people who agree with you out there. That sounds very well thought through. And stuff that I've seen online too. People weren't super happy. Alrighty. Well, maybe we will touch on another TV show or something, or a movie or something next time if people like that. Of course, I think we are totally, you probably agree, we're totally open to feedback on what you guys want to hear, stuff you like, don't like, happy to adjust. We are still figuring out ourselves. But, you know, probably still talk about stuff. TV shows every now and again.
They're going to be like, after her takes, I never want to hear her talk about a show again.
They're like, who is this?
Like,
have you watched
what
TV?
An awful person. She has bad taste. Which, you know what? Fine. I will be your I'm literally over a hypothetical. I'm getting defensive. Oh my God. I'll wait to get defensive.
Well, you know, I have a feeling that you may get defensive. This is the terrible segue. You may get defensive over some of our cursed confessions, because it sounds like some of them reference you directly. So
in a bad way?
I don't know. There was the whole armpits one. At least I know that one exists.
Oh, jeez.
So just for reference for people listening to the podcast, what was it? OZ, who we will give credit to. You may hear him on the podcast.
He is
soon.
He is our British baby. He is
resident
amazing.
Englishman. Excellent. I think people have described his voice as the English Siri voice. Very pleasing speaking voice. He's got the Britishness. He's funny.
Great personality.
Great person and personality.
Stay the fuck away from my goop, though. Genuinely.
He does have a tendency to just start looting, he's not afraid of you. You'll tell him back off.
Unfortunately, he's not afraid of me.
Hi. Can't do an English accent. But anyway, he had a great idea to ask the community, Taryn's community, to give us some cursed confessions. And oh boy, we may make this a segment. Some of them are rough. So it's interesting.
God, I'm scared.
If you're on Reddit and stuff, it's a lot like the confessions that you read on Reddit, or like, you know, those types of things where it's just anonymous. I'm more explaining for the audience.
Sorry. I'm all like, tell me more. Okay. Tell me more.
But I think I'm giving it context because I think people basically know what this kind of thing is, and we were like, yeah, I'll put it out there. We'll see what it is. See what happens. See what people say.
See if anyone even wants to join in on it.
Yeah, and I think we got such a overflowing amount of responses that we definitely wanted to make it a segment today, and we may continue it, or we may do similar stuff. So I think, what did you ask? Stinger if I'm doing a stinger, I might.
What do you mean? What?
A stinger is just like a transition thing. Yes. So what did you ask? What did we write, or what did you write in the Google form? What was the prompt?
Sorry. Prompt. Cursed confessions. There's no question. I guess there is a little description. Okay. Cursed confessions. Boom, boom, boom. Firework. Flame.
I think that's going to be the stinger. I'm going to copy that and just play that next time and add some sound effects.
Perfect. And then in the description, ItzYappaholics wants to read your anonymous confessions out loud and live react to them during their podcast. Boom, boom, boom. Brrr, brrr.
It's still going?
Yeah.
Sorry, please continue.
No, that was it.
Noises, explosions.
Well, the other ones, they were gunshots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's dive in. Let's put on our gloves. Where would you like to
start?
And let's dive in.
Oh, I just saw one that I haven't seen before. Just for context, I am seriously objectified by Taryn's chat. Just the things that have been said about me are triple X rated. Like, the guys in chat flirt with me hard. So you may see some things about me come up in this as well. All right.
All right. So the first one that I'm seeing here is just serial gooper.
Was that written by you?
No, actually, believe it or not.
Okay.
That is not me. It could be someone trying to impersonate me. And all I will say to that is never play with me.
Yes.
Because I am a serial gooper.
Gooper's just someone who collects loot, for those who don't know.
Yeah, gooper is a loot hog. Well, I guess it's not a hog. It's just, someone who collects loot. So if you're a serial gooper, whoever wrote this, if we are ever playing together, like if it's literally one of my teammates that I play with all the time, just know that if I find out you wrote this, I am going to flare grenade you. Constantly.
Accurate.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yep,
should we go every other?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Number
you're next?
2-ish. I'm not gay, but Logan's definitely made me question it. That checks out. Don't know what there's much to say about that one, but...
I want to know who put that. I hate that this is anonymous.
Maybe we should have made it. Yeah, but anyway.
Well, I have something to say on that.
This one's about you. This next one's about you.
Oh, okay, we're moving on. Okay, I don't have anything to say about the other one.
Do you? I'm sorry, I missed that. You do have something to say?
No. Well,
Go ahead.
this really could be any guy in chat, and like in Twitch chat, because every guy really does flirt with you. So
it could be.
Yeah.
Could be any of them.
Maybe this was just like all of chat got together and said, let's make one like unanimous, anonymous thing, and everyone was like, well,
totally.
I'm not gay, but Logan's made me question, and they're like, that's it. Yep, that's all of us. That applies.
Could actually be real.
Oh, yeah, this one is about me. How did this work out? I have a thing for armpits. Mainly Taryn's armpits, to be honest. So, I will,
you want to respond to that one?
I will no longer wear tank tops.
Ever again in your whole life?
Ever again.
She's
Can't
wearing a
risk
hoodie
it.
today, for example.
Yeah. That worked out really well, yeah. Yeah! That's right!
Maybe
you don't see anything! Oh, yeah, maybe they don't care. Maybe they just...
Yeah, hide those.
Oh, God.
I'm wondering if this one was a joke or not.
I don't know.
And that's what's concerning about it.
I mean, it probably is a joke because, being into armpits, I took the BDSM test, and armpits is not on there. So I don't think this is a real thing. I don't think you can be into armpits.
It's a fetish test.
Oh, okay. I'll get back to you, podcast. I will take a fetish podcast if I can find one. And I'll tell you if it's on there.
There you go.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a thing, honestly.
Okay. True.
At least the fetish itself. I feel like this might be an urban legend, but there was like a couple that couldn't get pregnant, and then the doctor's like, they went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, it's supposed to go down there, and he's like coming in her ears or something. So...
I really thought this story was going to, they couldn't get pregnant, and the doctor was going to say, you can try nutting in her armpits. And I was like, that's actually crazy. That's not where it went, though. Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, this one gets a little more interesting.
Okay.
Some guy in NYC, New York City, which everybody knows, I'm sure, grabbed my arm sexually while I was walking down the street, and then winked and blew a kiss to me. This doesn't sound like this sounds like someone needed to just vent that this happened.
Are you okay?
They felt weird about it.
I now feel bad that this is anonymous. This feels more like...
We should reach out to this person.
Yeah, I don't have therapy and I might need help.
Yeah. I will say, I have had similar things happen to me. I've had men touch me and say things, and...
well, this could be a girl confessing this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair point.
So, you can do your thing. You can do your thing. So, if it is a man admitting this, you can tell, and then I will help if it's a girl.
I feel like as a society, we should take both very seriously, equally, but also...
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I feel like
men and women should not be touched if they don't want to be touched. They should not be grabbed randomly. 100%. I don't like that.
And this may be getting into just, controversial slightly, but because women are more actively sort of in danger and have to worry about men in terms of, like, just safety, because on average men are larger and more violent.
Scarier,
Scarier. Yes, I think a bunch of women, basically all of my female friends, report feeling unsafe in public, and I don't most of the time.
Well, that's good.
So,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of men do, unless they're like, bad neighborhoods, whatever, but just in general. So I almost feel like if this is a woman saying that, I'm very sorry that happened. That's awful. That's extra worse. But also it's just, I think we got to acknowledge that it's worse and can be scarring mentally and physically for stuff being assaulted by people, no matter what your gender is.
Yeah.
So that's my soapbox on that.
Yeah. If it's a girl, I do feel very bad, and if it's a guy, I also feel very bad. 'Cause grabbing, I don't know what grabbing my arm sexually, I don't know what that all entails. But regardless, for a woman, that is very, very scary, because, it is scary to go out on your own, like, especially if you don't have any training in protecting yourself. But even, like, even a man that doesn't have skill in protecting himself, and he has social anxiety, or even just without social anxiety, it can be very scary. Yeah, and not even just scary, just very, like, uncomfortable. So I'm very sorry. Regardless.
Absolutely. Very sorry.
No matter what gender you are, that fucking sucks. Yeah. Unless you liked it. I guess now this could also be...
I feel like they would have put that in the confession.
Well, maybe
I was into it.
Maybe that's the cursed confession, is like they're like, oh, okay. I actually really liked it. And so maybe they wanted us to read it out, so maybe the person from New York City that grabbed them, like, maybe if they hear this, they're like, oh my God, that was me. I grabbed someone sexually and then blew a kiss and winked at them.
Maybe this is like one of those columns where you could, it's like the misconnection.
I think I'm overthinking this too much, because at first I was like, this sounds awful. But now I'm like, wait, but this is a cursed confessions page. Maybe they're saying they were kind of into it. If this was your comment, I feel so bad if it was a bad thing. You were not into it. You were uncomfortable. You were scared. I am so sorry. Yes. But if you are into it,
let us hopefully help you find them.
Yeah, share this podcast around. Hopefully we can help find the man that grabbed your arm sexually.
Share the podcast for other reasons as well, but that too.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Please
yes.
Share the podcast.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
I want...
This would be so funny because this could get clipped out of context.
No, why would you say that? Well, do not clip this out of context. I once sharded the toilet miss, and I used my parents' towel to clean it up, and I strategically placed it on the floor. Did I read that wrong?
No,
I once sharded the toilet.
Okay. Some things.
I once sharded. I'm gonna read it the way I think that it's spelled.
Yes. I was gonna say let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. I once sharded and missed the toilet. I then used my parents' towel to clean it up, and I strategically placed it on the floor where the dog usually sleeps, and blamed it on the dog.
So I think there's a lot to unpack here.
This is disgusting.
If you're gonna submit something, could you spell check it first? I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
not to shame this individual, because I almost think I know who this is.
This does sound like you're shaming them, but spell check would be good. Spell check would be good. Please insult your audience more.
I know. We have a theme of just totally insulting and alienating the audience. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as a broader thing, like, I see these and I'm like, if you're gonna write something to be submitted publicly, like grammar. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too judgmental. We got it. We got what they were trying to say, I think. So
Yeah, disgusting. I am deeply ashamed. Seek help.
Secondly, how does one miss seek help? How does one miss the toilet? Sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually what I should have said. Yeah, how does one miss the toilet?
So, how I imagine this happening is that this individual was like knew that they had to go really bad, so they were running to the bathroom.
Okay.
And pulled down their pants to sit on the crash down onto the toilet, and it just happened too soon.
Is this your confession?
No. When I mean this individual.
I don't know. You were like, well, I imagine the way that it happened. This is totally, I'm just taking a guess.
No, for the record, this is not mine.
And then you did all this, like, bad spelling. Not bad spelling, but, just, like, grammatical errors, yeah, to be like, I don't type like that. I'm a writer.
Yeah, that's not me. Yeah.
Guys, comment down below or on the socials. Somewhere. Wherever you can find a way to comment. Comment somewhere. Is this Logan's confession?
No, this is... Mom, who's probably not listening anymore,
Who's...
She could back me up, though. If she were here, she'd say nothing like that has ever happened. Or would I say that to cover my tracks even more?
Yeah.
Blaming it on the dog. This sounds like someone when they were younger. They were afraid to get in trouble. Because if you're an adult,
No, this was definitely This was definitely like 2 weeks ago.
You wouldn't own up to it? Would you own up to it, or would you try to blame it on the dog or something?
I don't know.
Going into this.
Well, I'm trying to, like, really put myself in that situation. Like, if I went and visited my mom right now and I sharted on the floor, I would probably just clean it up, if I'm being completely honest.
With regular cleaning things, yes.
Yeah.
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 I agree. Okay, fair. I don't think
this was a drunk person. I'm so sure of it.
That would make sense, because then they would, well, how did that happen? Are you okay? And then they're actively drunk, and they're like, oh, I see now. They were also trying to hide the drunkenness. Didn't think of that. That makes sense. Poor dog got in trouble for that. I feel bad for the dog.
I see the next person's. They put their name in it.
Oh.
You can read it, because he wants his name to be known. It's a well-known story, apparently.
Well, isn't that okay? Because I think that's in relation to the one below it. Because...
No, yeah. I'm not saying the name is for this one that we just read. It's for the next one we're about to read.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Fair. Do we want to keep this individual? We could give him a plug, or we could keep him. We could choose to keep him anonymous for his own sake, even though he tells this story publicly.
He said, "I will say my name." He wants his name to be known. Shout out.
All right, shout out to @a Rough Rider or Rough Rider on the various social media.
Yes, it's just Rough Rider. He's on Twitch. ROUGHRIDER. Twitch. Well, it doesn't say Twitch. It just says Rough Rider. Follow him. I'll
see if I can. Let me write down the timestamp. I'll see if I can give him a shout out here on the screen.
It's gonna be really awkward if we're like, are you sure you want this? Are you sure you want your name to be read on that? And then we have to, like, bleep it out.
That would be so... More bleeping out people that I keep mentioning.
Mm. It is...
You want me to take this one? Because I can do this
Well, it is your turn. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do the whole thing. Yeah. So, I will say this one is very cursed. This is actually cursed. This is not, like... Trigger warning. This is a little disturbing in terms of someone driving and animals. So, just be aware. So, I will... all caps, say my name because it is unfortunately a well-known story in his community, as was explained to me. Rough Rider, may or may not have run over a dog a few months ago. awful. I was driving my 45 minutes home from work, and it was pitch black, trying to add the emphasis he put in the text. It was pitch black outside. If y'all know anything about back roads, I do. I've lived rurally. There isn't much light. Absolutely true. I was just driving down this dark road when I see a bucking whitish, grayish pit bull sprint from my right side directly into the road and just full on stop in the middle of the road. I was going 50 miles an hour at the time and was able to slow down to about 20 to 25 before I hit him. But yeah, I still ended up hitting him. I pulled over. He was alive but limping pretty badly. I talked to a total of 4 houses. Very responsible. That's my own introduction. Trying before I lost him, and I just left 3 crying faces. So to my knowledge, he's alive, still alive today. I did rescue 2 dogs, which Tay knows about, apparently.
I did,
and
yes.
Saved my brother's dog's life on Christmas, so life had to nerf me, LMAO.
I didn't know about the car stuff, but I do know about the 2 dogs he has rescued.
Yes. So, context, I think Ruffy is a very nice guy and clearly...
He's so sweet.
Clearly cares about his dog, who I believe is a pit bull mix. If I remember correctly. Very adorable. Very, very cute dog. This doesn't I've had another thing about me, which I totally failed to mention in the intro, is that for 7 or 8 years, I had my own little hobby farm in Idaho. At one point, I had 7 dogs. I did, it was like more focused on doing animal rescue. So, like some livestock rescue and fostering, dogs fostering and rescue, some cat fostering. We had a bunch of chickens, goats, that kind of thing. So I have a lot of experience with dogs. People ask me to help them train their dogs. And from the description of this, I've saved dogs off of the road. From the description of this doesn't sound totally out of the ordinary. There's some dogs that are really, like, hi Snips, speaking of animals, some dogs that are, when they get out, they are just full, no thoughts, all vibes, or just panic. And so they get out, they're panicking, they're running wild, they're so excited, they're like on crack, and they do weird stuff. They run out in front of cars. They, whatever, so on and so forth. This doesn't sound fully, like, the dog stopping in the middle of the road is strange, but also, I don't think that's terribly unrealistic. Like, I think this is probably, in knowing Rough Rider, I don't think he would be deceptive about this story. And, it absolutely happens. Happens all the time, this kind of thing. I will say that if there's a chance that the dog didn't make it, but if it got up and was walking away, that's a better sign than not that it may have lived. If it was, a lot of dogs do get hit, even worse, and run over, and they do live, but it all depends on the type of damage. Internal bleeding, how bad some of the external injuries are. I'm not a vet or anything, but I have dealt with my farm dogs, who were precious little spoiled angels, but also, ran around and protected livestock riding dogs that protected my livestock. Injuries happen, it really is highly dependent on the nature of the injuries. So I hope that this dog is still alive. Personally, I do not blame Rough Rider for this happening. Like, this sounds totally like an accident. He did the right thing, too, because a lot of people just leave, which is not the right thing to do. But he did the right thing by going to a bunch of different houses, trying to find the owner, trying to tell them what was going on. There's a chance the dog made it back home. I hope it did.
That's kind of what I was thinking, is it may have just run back home after being hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wanted to, get home.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to believe.
Gone. I'd like to believe that as well. And I think it's a real possibility. But yeah, wow. That was a doozy. When we put this form out, I was not expecting things like that. But interesting topic to discuss. For sure. But that's my conclusion. Do you feel similarly?
Yes. And I think you did everything you could, Rough Rider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if you do hit another dog, I would call. Is there like an emergency animal line?
Oh, yeah, you could call animal control.
Yeah.
You could even call 911, though you may want to do the non-emergency line, especially if you're in an area with a lot of 911 calls. Yeah, if you hit like a deer or something, like different places handle it differently, but like Fish and Wildlife or whatever, your local wildlife, PSA, local wildlife governmental agency or wildlife sanctuaries and rescue centers can point you in the right direction. I've saved a squirrel before and seen deer get hit. And what people do is, usually you call and then they'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah.
If you have the skills to humane, but not everybody does. I do. I lived on a farm. I know how to do that stuff and determine if something is like truly fatally injured to an extent. Obviously not a vet or anything, but I have had more experience with that than the average person. But it's a hard call. Probably call the authorities. Ask them what to do. All right. Well, I think that's that one. Maybe we can do a couple more and then save the rest for
another podcast.
Another podcast,
we are already
because
somehow
we're
an hour and 20 in.
Yeah, we're past our goal of doing an hour, which was our like, are we gonna make it?
Yeah, we were very like, oh my god, I don't think we can do that. We're not gonna make. Well, I was like that. I was like, I don't know if we can reach an hour.
I was like, I think we're gonna be okay. But I didn't. I think we'd get to an hour and be pretty well finished up. But
what should we do? 3 more? Because the next 3 are very short.
Yeah. So maybe we do all the way to the longer one and then call it on that last one.
Okay. All right. Got really drunk and made out with my sister's best friend at a bar in New York City. Totally worth it. Period. Yeah, Soleil.
I don't know.
Wait, New York City.
Another New York City one. I wonder if it's the same person.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this unless your best friend has specifically been like, don't touch my family. But I mean, it's best friends to siblings type shit.
Yeah.
Sibling in-laws.
Really depends on
I hope things work out. I hope things work out unless you really just wanted to make out with someone while you were drunk and you don't want anything there. But if you want something there, fingers crossed, it works out. I want to be invited to the wedding. There needs to be a Shirley Temple bar.
Yes, just a regular
Logan.
Shirley
Logan
Temple,
also wants to be invited.
I don't drink, and Taryn can't.
I can't. Yeah, no.
Physically can't.
I am of age,
perhaps.
but yes. Yeah, different.
Right. Yes, Taryn is above 21.
Yes, so I can drink legally, but physically I can't. We'll get into that some other time. Who knows? Maybe I'll even drink on a podcast, and then you guys can watch me get super sick.
No, this is a terrible idea. She gets so sick.
We
once on a trip, we visited a place where she had thrown up once.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
the
know
day
why
before,
we did that.
Literally the day before.
Needed stuff to do. Yeah, the day before.
You guys visited a place.
Needed stuff to do.
Yeah, you guys visited a place I had thrown up the night before.
They pulled over and walked around, and we're like, "Is this still there?
Where's the puke?"
We're trying to find stuff to do.
I was not there for it. The we is not we. I was not there. I did not go to find my puke.
No, it was just me and the other. Right, sorry.
Him and some guys. Him and some guys.
Me and the other guys.
All right.
I don't know.
Moving on.
This one seems like kind of a joke, but also probably accurate.
I know who it was. This was a test one.
Oh.
That was OZ.
OZ
wrote that.
Oh, it was OZ. He's not that bad. He's pretty good. Oh.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's okay.
Sorry, OZ.
He's getting better. He's getting better. No, he's good. He's good. I do hate you confirmed, though.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, we're just alienating everyone who might listen to this podcast, huh?
Of course, yes. All of our 4 people that will watch us. Hi.
Oh, this next one is... I might have you read this one so it's not clipped out of context.
Oh, yes, yeah. Well, it's my turn anyways.
Okay. All right, great.
I'm in love with Taryn and I can't move on.
Oof.
I think it's time. It's
time for what?
It's time to move on.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Don't be in love with me. We're not even completely sure if I'm a real person. I literally might be AI.
She might be an AI I created.
I would say, don't be in love with me. I'm weird.
Yes.
I'm weird in a good way, but I'm also weird in weird ways. Don't be in love with me. You can do better. You can find someone
That's awful.
Well,
as your friend, your platonic friend who cares about you, we're very good friends. I will say that is probably a little too self-deprecating, but this individual.
Okay. I won't be self-deprecating.
No.
I would
She's not in the market you got to move on.
I would move on. I feel bad because like people know that I'm single, so I don't want people to like latch on to.
You're dating yourself, you know.
I'm taken. It's me. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry
I'm
to this individual.
I'm too busy being in love with myself. Fuck everything else I said. That sounded like I hate myself. I'm really in love with myself, so I don't have time for you.
Yeah. Too much dating going on. Self-dating.
I don't know how to react to this. I feel like thank you. First of all, thank you. Not first of all, because I've said so many other things. My original reaction should have been thank you. So first of all, thank you. I do really I am flattered. I think that's very nice. It's a very nice sentiment. I can't move on really worries me. I want you to be able to move on, you know.
Yeah,
and find closure.
You know, like people in chat, on stream, occasionally will profess their feelings. You've gotten some marriage offers before.
In my
for example,
DMs, yeah.
In your DMs. But yeah, usually they don't say, and I can't move on either.
Yeah, I do want you to move on. I want you to live a very good life, not waiting for me.
Think The Notebook, but they don't get together at the end.
Yes.
It's time to move on.
Or think Twilight, in the second movie, New Moon, and Edward just doesn't come back. Edward doesn't come back.
He just never comes back.
Bella lives a life without him.
Yep, a normal
And
life.
you'll find your Jacob. Mm-hmm. You'll find your Jacob that you will inevitably end up with because Edward doesn't come back.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Best of luck. Is it my turn to read this one? Okay, this is going to be our last one, then we're going to wrap up. So, this is actually a twofer from this person. I have two. Both are from the army, but we will go for my non-fraternization one. You know, it's the army, you're with a bunch of other guys, you get lonely.
Can you talk about the army?
I think we can talk about it.
Oh, but should they have not written this? I guess it's anonymous.
It is, but unless it's like top secret, I don't see why not, right? I mean, maybe if they're still in the army, maybe they could be getting in trouble.
I don't think it's about the army. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
I'm yawning. Oh.
Bless,
thank you. Sorry, everybody who had to listen to that. When I was in Alaska, a side note, I have a friend who served and was stationed in Alaska. There is a base there. I don't remember where.
Is this their confession?
Yeah. I don't think so.
This could be their confession.
I haven't talked to them in a few months.
Oh, okay.
When I was in Alaska, I was tasked with disposing of a can of bear spray that lost its cap. So I went down the road a bit and sprayed it off to get rid of it. Apparently, I didn't realize I was downwind. So when I get back, I see my buddy crying her eyes out because she just so happened to be in the path of the runoff as the bear spray carried with the wind to her.
Do you need me to finish reading it?
Oh, I got this. I, of course, gave her my sympathy and said I hadn't completed my task yet to the NCO who gave it to me. I got smoked, but I was never found out. Okay, I'm trying to figure out exactly what happened. So he had to get rid of it, so he unloaded the whole thing.
Uh-huh. But the wind carried it back to his buddy, who was in the line of spray just farther back.
Yeah.
And it got in her eyes, obviously.
Her.
Yeah. And then obviously, to his upper, or whoever told him to go, whoever gave him the task, he was like, well, yeah, no, I haven't completed it yet. Because, like, you know, he obviously didn't want them to realize he had been spraying it.
Yes. So they lied that they hadn't completed it so they wouldn't get in trouble for accidentally bear
I would have done
spraying
the same
their
thing.
compatriot.
I don't like lying, but I think this was one of those lies that it's better left unsaid.
Because she probably had to go get medical attention for that. He was like trying to weigh which consequences would be worse.
Oh yeah, that actually. Maybe I would have been honest. Actually, I don't know.
That's a hard one.
I think
because
it
depends.
Having to seek medical attention, yeah, I think I would have been honest, so they knew exactly what was in her eyes.
Yes.
I didn't even think about that. The fact that she probably did have to go get her eyes flushed, and like, there were probably some medical concerns with that.
Bear spray is more potent than just regular pepper spray, if I understand correctly.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good story.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very funny. But yes, thinking on it, if I were in that position, I think I would actually end up being honest. Just so she could know exactly what had just gone into her eyeballs. Yeah. And I would profusely apologize, of course. But no judgment. No judgment. To each their own.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Army is. Never been. So.
Yeah, maybe they had to figure out what would actually get them in the most trouble for the Army itself before they made the decision, which, again.
All right. Well, so we'll remember that we ended on the Army when we do our confessions next week, and who knows, we might have a special guest star next week. We do plan to have special guest stars randomly.
Yep.
Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah. Well, how should we end this? Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Bye.
Very abrupt. I'll play some sort of outro, maybe.
Oh, I could do the outro.
Okay, go for it. I'll be quiet.
Boom, 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 ska, boom, 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 ska. See ya, bitch.
Perfect.
Okay.
Well, now that you did it, should I put it at the end of when we're done talking?
Yes. So you can keep it here, and then you can even do it again at the end. Right. But and then have a cool little squaw, you know?
You want me to add in an additional
No,
scatting?
Maybe not. Let us know.
You capped it off really well.
Let us know, podcasters, what you think about our outro. We need an intro as well, actually. We didn't even
intro.
Yeah. It could be firework, flames, shooting star. And then we're like, hey guys.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll just clip that. That can be our intro as well.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah. And then when I go like that, you just put something. It doesn't even have to be a firework. You could put a flower. Yeah. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. I think we should probably, I realize, be a little responsible and plug some things.
I just realized I have cat hair flying everywhere, all the time. So that's fun. If anyone notices that while watching, I have cats.
Have cats that love, Easy enough explanation.
We should plug some socials. Yes, we only have one right now.
Yes, we do. I think you said it earlier. The ItzYappaholics.
Yes.
YAPP.
PP.
Knew you were gonna do that. YAPP. I'll put it on the screen. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the screen.
It's Yappaholics. Wow, wow, wow. That one.
Perfect.
Instagram. On the Instagram. On the Instagram.
Yeah. If you want to follow us individually, it's Taryn _ on Instagram. A lot easier to find than me, who has no followers. It's Logan _ something like that on Instagram.
Something like that. If you go to our podcast page, you can also click on our individual posts, the ones about us individually, and we are tagged in those, so you can find our individual accounts.
We follow ourselves as well.
Oh yes, you can just go through who we're following. We're following 2 people because that's what cool people do, where you just have only 2 people that you follow.
And
sometimes 0. We might have to end up unfollowing ourselves. So we
that'll be hard.
Yeah, so we can aura farm. Oh yeah.
One of my few.
No. After this plug, like a bunch of people are gonna follow you, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so like
flood in.
Yeah, so losing the ItzYappaholics account isn't that bad. See, this is our problem. This is what happens when we're on the phone. We say goodbye to each other and then we talk for like another hour. We can't do this to podcast.
This is why we're doing the podcast.
Yes.
On Twitch, it's Taryn _ on Twitch.
Yes, it's Taryn _ on Twitch.
From 4 p.m. Eastern. No.
Not every day. Monday through Friday.
Sorry, game.
No, you're good.
Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes longer. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern.
I only stream
trying to help
4
you.
p.m. on Easter. No, I know. I'm sorry.
4 p.m. on Easter, once a year. For 4 hours.
Yes, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time is the essential starting-ish time. You know, sometimes I'm taking a shit and it takes a little bit longer and I start at 4:06. I have a poop schedule. I poop before stream, in case anyone wanted to know. Okay, it's healthy.
I'm glad everybody now knows that. It's immortalized forever in this podcast.
Yeah. Comment on our Instagram your poop schedule.
Get clear before you start casting or streaming.
Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
I thought of something else, but that totally threw me off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. Please join Taryn's Discord. Like to interact with the people that have written these confessions, the people we reference and talk about. You'll see them on stream. You'll see them in the Discord.
That is true.
That is, I don't know. I guess you have to go to the stream and then ask for the Discord link to get into that. Or I could put it in the description or something. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways to find it. Get creative, guys. If you go to my main Instagram account, and you click my link tree.
I can link
my link tree. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
Description.
Sorry, yes. There are a bunch of ways that everybody, I'm sure, is aware of.
We live in a generation of freaking FBI agents when it comes to social media. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine.
So true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Goodbye, everyone. I will now play that outro that Taryn so graciously made for us a few minutes ago.
Yes. That I already forgot what I did, so it's a good thing you're going to clip that.
And truly, thank you so much if you made it an hour and 40 minutes into our podcast.
And if you didn't, you're obviously not listening to this, but we hate you.
So true.
I'm just kidding.
Well, all right. Bye, Taryn.
Bye!